the man on my right fought a hell of a fight, and all credit to him. I thought it was a tremendous performance by Mr. Lomachenko, so let me turn it over to him.
Vasiliy?
So it is what it is. I'm happy. I wanted to say thank you, Bob, Mr. Bob, you, company Top Rank, who gave me this second chance. It was unbelievable night for me, for our team. I never forget this night. And see you next time.
And before we get to the media questions, I'd like to kick it over to Loma's manager, Egis Klimas.
And I'm going to say just like it is, this is the biggest robbery in the middle of a day. For our team, Christmas came in the summer, and we're not going to let it go. I guarantee we're going to protest. I guarantee we're going to appeal that decision, because somebody needs to end this injustice. Somebody needs boxing to put in a place where it has to be. And it has to be a justice. Because those judges, when they scoring a completely insane score, they do not understand how those fighters are working hard to get into that place. And then being robbed like that, it's not acceptable. And I guarantee we're not gonna let it go. We're gonna go all the way to the end to appeal, and to, maybe we're not gonna win. Maybe it's gonna be as it is. Most likely it's gonna be. But we want to show what it has to be justice.
10th round seemed to be the clearest round that Loma won in the fight. He won it convincingly. Dave Moretti scored that round for Haney. What are your thoughts on that?
I was the first protested Dave Moretti to have as a judge. And we protested that to commission. And the commissioner told he is one of my best judges. And that proved today again.
Loma, question for you, to your right. Seemed like you know, Keith just asked about the 10th round, but it seemed like you won down the stretch most of those rounds. The judges gave almost all the rounds down the stretch to Devin Haney. How did you see the final end of that fight, and did you feel like coming out after the 11th into the 12th that you needed to fight hard to win?
Yes, of course. Of course, I feel during the fight, I feel I take this fight. I control this fight. I control every round. And for me, it's a big question. What happened in the result today?
Look, first of all, we're not going to give that rematch. I don't know. No, it's right now you're asking a question like, you know, what you're going to do. So we don't know. We have to see it. We have to talk to promoter. We have to see what is available, and we will see.
I think it was the last fight, Haney in a 135. I think so.
Vasiliy, we saw the pictures of you in the dressing room crying. Can you talk about how much it hurt to be on the wrong end of those scores?
Then I had a speech. I just remember my son today called me 7 times, and every time tell me, hey, and then you. And in this moment, then I remember this moment. It was very hard for me.
What's wrong about crying? You know, when you're happy, you're smiling, you're laughing, everybody says. And if you cry a little bit, it's emotions. I don't think anything wrong here. I cry sometimes too.
Hey Loma.
We'll cry today, later, not in the cameras.
Vasiliy, congratulations, man, on a hell of a performance tonight. Where does Devin Haney rank amongst all the fighters you faced in the pros? You know, Linares, Gary Russell, Teofimo. Where does Devin stack up?
стоит у тебя в твоих рейтингах?
You know what? I want to see a fight Ortiz with Haney. It will be very interesting. But if you're talking about Linares, if you're talking about Lopez, for me, they are better than Haney.
Who did you have winning the fight?
I'm a promoter, I'm not a judge. But you know, everybody around me scored, was, you know, all the fans around me who were neutral thought it was a pretty one-sided fight for Lomachenko. So everybody was stunned when the judges' scorecards were read. But I'm not going to comment myself because I'm the promoter, and that would be wrong.
I think it will be, from his side, it will be a little bit different. But then he starts boxing from first round. He always still continue do the same. And after that, I understand he can change nothing during a fight. He do always his uppercut, right? I think so, yeah, right uppercut. And everybody talking about his jab. So today was not his time with the jab. Look, we all love boxing. We all respect boxing. Sometimes it's happened. Sometimes it's happened. My father always teach me during life, you need to win without question. Yeah, you need to win without a question. Looks clear fight, but today maybe was not clear fight. Today maybe was not a big domination from my side, but I understand it because Haney was not a new guy in the boxing. He is a good opponent, and you don't need to forget he is bigger than me. Look, during all fight I control the fight, and all fight I understand. I win in this fight. I win in this fight. So for me, of course, it was a big surprise. And then 12 rounds ends. I was sure I won this fight. But it is what it is.